Oh, okay. Is it on? Okay. Hi, welcome to another tarot card reading video. Almost forgot what I was doing for a second, but welcome in. My name is MunkQoo if you're new, and I read tarot card, but more for fun. So, this is for entertainment purposes. And you do what you want. It's your life. But yes, sorry I've been MIA. Not like I post a lot of videos, but I do enjoy filming tarot card videos, so I will be trying to post more. That's something I always say, and then it's been like 3 months. But I have been sick and it's been really busy. Anyone who works retail during the holiday season, you guys know it is that time of year where you're like, I'm waiting for January. Like I'm actually waiting. But before January comes, I thought I would just film one more video before 2023. And and I just want to do like a quick, like, what's coming up this year? What can you expect? What are the energies? So I'm really excited for that. And I also just want to do like one more video before like the new year. So we can kind of just have some closure. I just realized my hands have been like missing for the past, what, minute? A little chaotic. Also, my shirt says, "Let me pretend I care." I do care. It's just like my sleeping shirt, and I'm cozy at home. So, yes, I hope you guys enjoy the video. And if you do, please subscribe. I also want to welcome if I have new subscribers. I think my other video did much better than my other videos. So I was like, I got 50 subscribers. Sorry, I just wanted to say that. I'm so happy. And then, at the end of the day, we're growing organically. But if it grows, it grows. If it dongs, it dongs. But I still enjoy the video regardless. So, yes, okay. So yeah, basically we're gonna do 3 piles again. And I have oh, by the way, don't be shocked. Here are the piles. I lost my like handkerchief bandana thing that I usually lay out. So now I have like a t-shirt. So I'm using a t-shirt, and then I noticed that because the t-shirt is black, because I wear a lot of black clothes apparently, like that's just how it's become. The lighting isn't as good. So if it's a little bit poor, then unfortunately we're just gonna have to deal with that until we figure it out for next time. But I hope you guys can at least see the cards and the items. So yes, we have 3 items here. Please feel free to pick one item. If you want to watch all 3 piles and support through that, then feel free to watch all 3. But the first one is cute. Actually, they're all super cute. Um, this one is Korea. I'm like, what is this? So one of my friends went to Korea and he got us all magnets. So I thought at first I thought it was a pin, but it's not because I was like, am I missing something? It's a magnet. And I learned this, but don't put this near your phone. Apparently like messes up your phone. So I was like checking if it was a magnet. So I put it near my phone and my roommate was like, that's really bad. Don't do that. And I'm like, okay. So don't put it near your phone. But this is just a little Korean. I think they're married. I'm not sure. Some Korean couple. Either way, super cute. That's pile number 1. Pile number 2 is also super cute. It's this little tiger pin. He's Balkan season right now, so he's like enjoying his food, he's enjoying his life, and he's living his life. So this is pile number 2. And then pile 3, I thought I was choosing these piles because they're kind of these colors because they're kind of cute together, like blue and red. But anyways, pile 3 is a dice. Is it called a okay? English today is not for me. So if it's one dice, is it called a die? Because if it's more, is it dice? Okay. Anyways, a dice slash die or whatever. Yeah, so this will be yours. A lot of if you like to gamble, this might be your pie. Anyways, but yeah, those are the 3 piles. Feel free to pick, and timestamps are linked below. And I love you guys. I hope to see you in the future. And oh, if you guys don't know, I also have like a main channel. So if you not that into tarot or you want to see more things, I do have a main channel. It's just called MunkQoo without the mystical part. So you can just check that out. I post games and me doing nothing and things like that. So yes, I shall see you. And we're gonna start with pile number one. One with two fingers, by the way. One. Hello, pile number one. Welcome in. This is your special reading all about what's to come in the new year. Let's get excited, guys. Oh my gosh, okay. Apologies ahead of time if my voice sounds kind of drained. I have been sick. I don't even know if I said that in the intro, but I have been sick and like I've just recently recovered very recently. So if I sound a little like down and I'm just like, December has been a wild ride. So the new year is coming. Let's see what's up for you guys. Pile number one. We're gonna start off with our tarot. So yeah, I'm like, yes. My energy's a little down this video. It might be enjoyable because it's a little bit more like ASMR-esque. But just letting y'all know, we will put all our energy into this reading. I do love reading though, so don't worry, your reading won't be affected because of the energy drainage. It will be just as beautiful. Amazing. When I said beautiful, the Five of Swords reversed. Don't worry, we're gonna get all your cards out. Okay, another reversed in the Lovers. But how y'all been? How's your December treating ya? I mean, I don't know when you're watching this, but ooh, Ace of Pentacles, love that. Do you want to do one more just to spice it up? We spicing it? We spicing it? Okay, that one's popping up, but it didn't come out, so we'll just let it fall on its own. Please, one more pile for... Okay, that's like 40. Okay, that's like 40 cards. Okay, one more pile, by the way. One more card for pile number one about what's coming up in the new year. Like anything we should know. Are we... Okay, you know what? You got 5 cards. Let's just take all of them. I will say... I will preface, they are all reversed, which, at first you could be a little bit like, why though? But don't be scared. Reverse is not always a bad thing. I feel like a lot of people have misconceptions with reversals. They are not necessarily like the end all be all. And I will tell you why. And also my screen, so I'm trying to organize. How can this even fit? Okay, we'll figure that out. Oh wait, no, the Ace of Coins is not reversed. Okay, so let's just look at your cards. You guys can just take a quick look. So I'll just read it out. 5 of Swords reversed, the Lovers reversed, upright Ace of Pentacles. The Judgment card is reversed, and then we have the Queen of Cups also in reverse. Okay, so the first vibe I'm getting from this reading is that I think in the new year, a focus will be for you for sure, just because it's the only one that wasn't reversed. Kind of stands out, right? So the Ace of Coins or Ace of Pentacles is upright. So I think this year for you, a focus would be on career, either making financial decisions in your life that are different, finding a new job, getting a promotion in a job. If you have your own business, your business is thriving. You're just more focused on like career and like making money, going towards your like career goals and stuff like that, right? Which is amazing. Like especially during a recession, we need a little bit of that positivity. And the Ace of Coins does dictate the beginning of a career in terms of like, once again, it doesn't have to be like you're switching paths, but just could be like you're learning something new in the career field. Once again, promotions, making more money in general, or it could literally be a career change for you, depending on your situation. We're going to go back to the beginning now. So with the 5 of Swords in reverse, I will also read it with the Lovers. And I think I will also read it together with all these. I will read Judgment alone, though. So, 5 of Swords in reverse. We also have the Lovers in reverse and the Queen of Cups. So, with all these cards, I'm just gonna hold it upright so you guys can get a nice visual. I have a feeling that this year, in terms of relationships, it could be romantic, especially with the lovers. It could talk about romantic relationships. It could also talk about family dynamics, friends, and even maybe coworkers, people in your life. Maybe the relationship aspect of your life is something to focus on in terms of to like work on. Because sometimes if career's thriving, sometimes the other parts of your life are on the back burner. That's just how it is. You can't do everything at once, unfortunately. But with the 5 of Swords, I want to focus right now. You see the girl crying here, so there seems to be a lot of like maybe conflict in the relationship department. Maybe people don't get along. Maybe you think differently from another person and it just causes a lot of arguments. And I feel like with the 5 of Swords, a lot of it is having to be the bigger person in the relationship. So like even if not, you don't necessarily agree with a situation or decision, not saying you're compliant, but kind of compromising and be like, you know what, is it really worth fighting about? Like at the end of the day, like someone being right or wrong, is not worth like fighting for, like ruining a relationship essentially, depending on what it is. I feel like a lot of this is, if you want to save a relationship, you're going to have to compromise, and it's not going to be easy, but relationships are not easy at the end of the day. So it's really up to you if you want to like salvage relationships in your life this year. Sorry, I'm like, that sounds super like intense, but that's what I'm getting. Also with the lovers card, this could talk about, for some of you guys, romantic relationships. So maybe you guys are not balanced. I feel like with lovers it is a little bit about like give and take, similar theme. Maybe you're focusing so much on your career that you're forgetting about your loved one. Like you're not focused on like spending time with people that matter in your life, and you're just go 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 hustle culture, but then the people are on the back burner. So maybe like taking time out to just listen to your partner, plan date nights, do special things. Like it doesn't have to be like super time consuming. It could just be like 20 minutes of your day just to like have a moment together and just talk about your day, or like go on a small date, or just anything, cook together. Like I just feel like with the lovers, there is like a little bit of rockiness in the love life, and you might have to focus on that in terms of nurturing it a bit more, because you could have this. The thing with the reversals is why I say it's not always bad, because you could have all this great energy, but because it's reversed, the potential is there, but you're not achieving it yet. But you could definitely get there. And then in terms of the Queen of Cups in the reversed, this could talk about you, could talk about people in your life, but there seems to be a lot of unstable emotions, dictating that people are maybe making decisions based off their emotions. Like pretend you're in a bad mood, um, you're not having a good day, and then one person says one thing and you're like, you know what, that's it, I'm just gonna say everything, and you're gonna act on your emotions, and it's just things like from 2 years ago that didn't even matter, just come out randomly, and it's not worth it at the end of the day. So like, just to warn in terms of Queen of Cups reverse, like don't let your emotions dictate your actions, when especially when you're not in a good mood. That could make things worse. So just be a little bit more like, okay, I'm not in a good like mindset in terms of how I feel right now. I'm going to take some time to step back, and then I'm going to come back to this, and then we're going to discuss this with a level head. Like try to kind of like do that. Not saying you shouldn't vent your emotions. Of course you can vent whenever you feel like you need to, but it just kind of warns against like creating more conflict with like emotions dictating decision making, if that make any sense. Like maybe focus a little bit more on the logical side when things come in terms of relationships. So yeah, just a little bit of a focus this year is relationships. And then with the Judgment card, I do feel like because it's reversed, there is something you want to do this year that you're holding back on, but you feel it in your chest, you feel it in your gut. You're like, I feel like this is the right decision, but I'm scared. It's kind of like a change card, but more of like I want to say higher level in terms of like your intuition is also guiding you towards it, not just like I know I have to change, but more like I feel like this is the way to, like, this feels right. So if you have anything in terms of goal setting for this year, or like maybe it's even talking about getting out of it, for some of you it could be like relationships are so toxic that you can't salvage them anymore. So this is judgment card saying like it's time to move on. It's time to go for what's right for you. And if it is difficult, you still got to do it. Okay? So if that calling is calling for you, whatever this is, um it's telling you to go forth with it, and don't worry cuz you'll be okay at the end of the day. You just got to like trust yourself. So yes. Okay, this year so far, pile number 1 seems a little bit intense, but don't worry, you're gonna get through it. And like once again, like if this is about toxic relationships, of course assess everything for yourself. Like, is it worth it? Like really assess, is this worth it for you? And are you moving on to a new calling? Okay? So yes. Sorry, I'm gonna just take a quick drink. I'm already losing my voice and it's been like 10 minutes. Okay, so I have some oracle cards for you. I'm excited. So I don't even remember like when's the last time I made a video, but I have some new decks. So if these are not new, then apologies, but I've had them in my, I don't remember. I think I sometimes do personal readings in my own life. So maybe I pull this out for somebody else, but this is the Green Witch Oracle. Oh, by the way, all the decks I use are going to be linked below. If you would like to support the channel, you can use my affiliate code to buy them on Amazon if you would like. Up to you, of course. But this is the Green Wish Tarot. So let's see what energy you have in terms of herbs and flowers and vegetables and stuff like that. This tarot deck is super cute, which is why I like it. It's a little different from what I usually have. Okay, pile number 1, you got the peas. Number 2, oh my gosh, so number 2, also lovers is 2, right? Like 2 people. This could be about more relationship for you guys. Whatever relationship you want to talk about. Communication, P. Pissum, wow. I'm like butchering science. Okay, piss. I'm immature. Pisum sativum. Is that Latin? Okay. Anyone who knows, let me know. Yeah, okay. Not my forte. So communicate. Oh my god, looks like my hand is, because I have a sleeve, it looks like I don't have like I'm floating. Okay, sorry, I'm really distracted. So communication is key for you, pile number 1. So yeah, communications. Sorry, I really have to burp, but when I burp, it means it's a really good reading. That's just something I've noticed. This is a good reading, guys. So communication is really important for you this year, and I really do feel like this has to do with the relationships in your life. Could be, once again, any relationship. I'm talking about people in general. So communicating your concerns before you get emotional and if things get rocky and it becomes dramatic and all that. Communicating is super important. Um it's better to over communicate than under communicate. That's always my mindset. Like who the most you can over communicate is just like repeating the same thing, which is better than not repeating anything and not knowing anything. So really important. And if you want to link this to your work life, communicating at work, yeah. So if you want to do like Ace of Coin energy and like conquer this new opportunity, then you're gonna have to have really good communication skills, because no one's gonna want to work with somebody who um doesn't say anything, and then you don't know what's going on, and then things get really dramatic and wild after, right? Okay, not me projecting. But yeah, communication is super important. And the thing I got from this, if it's work related or families and stuff like that, even friendships, is there's so many peas in a pod, and like you have to work together in order to, okay, this, they're all together, okay? I don't know if peas work together. They're not really alive, are they? So, but either way, you're all situated together, and you have to find a way to make it work out. Otherwise, people start tumbling out, okay? So work together, work as a team, and communication is gonna be the is gonna be like the big theme for you. Okay. Sorry, I'm like I promise I'm not drinking. It sounds like, are you drunk? I am not. Sorry, I don't even really drink. So I'm just kind of like loopy today. I think because I haven't filmed a video in so long, I'm like, how do you film? Okay, so we're gonna get you a Soul's Journey card, pal number one. So what's a okay, we got it. We don't even gotta wait. Courage. Courage and communication. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. So, what I'm getting is if you're scared of this judgment card in terms of like, I'm scared of going towards what I really want, don't worry, you got this. You just gotta follow. Oh my god, and I noticed this kind of looked like the sun, the courage card, and then this is literally the sun. So, follow the sun. The sun is always like a bright light to guide you. Follow it and be strong through it. And courage can come in many forms: courage to follow your dreams, courage to communicate with people. I think it's really important, especially this day and age, to be very honest and transparent because something I did learn this year as well is like don't assume things. Is like assuming things is the worst. So it's better just to be like straightforward than to assume things, and then when things um like you're making up stories, right? And you don't even know if those are true. So to have the courage to communicate, to have the courage to express your truth and you know, be transparent is something that we honestly undermine, okay? I feel like a lot of us could benefit from just kind of being a little bit more forward. Yeah. Without being an asshole though. You can still be forward. Okay, we're gonna get you a soul. Sorry, this one is called the Sacred Travelers. Sacred Travelers card. I chose this. I wasn't gonna choose this deck today, but I was like, we need a Sacred Traveler because this is a new journey into the new year, 2024. So we do need a Sacred Travelers card. So yeah. Oh, okay. You got okay. You know what? I will take the top card because it stood out for me. Okay, the Rainbow Blessings. So rainbow blessings are showering your life. So yes, good things are coming. I feel like I keep pulling the judgment card, but I don't know, it's kind of standing out for me. I think once you go over the storm and you're into the sun, you're gonna see rainbow, right? So usually like after a rainfall, there is like a rainbow after because the sun, I don't know, science. Once again, me and science, nah. But you're gonna see positive changes in your life. There's gonna be some blessings, but I feel like you're gonna have to face some fears in order to get through the blessings. So go through that courage, face some fears, and then you're gonna definitely see some the light at the end of the tunnel kind of vibe. Okay, so I don't think I will say I think this one is new. I'm pretty sure I've never used this on this channel, but I got a new deck. When I say new, I mean like I got it a few months ago. It's called the Tea Leaf card. And the fun thing, I will say the fun thing about this deck is that like the cards are like not that nice to you. Like they won't not hide from you. They will be like, yes, like this is your life. So I'm gonna pull for each group a month of the year to focus on, which is so exciting. And also a theme to focus on. And then there's going to be a little message. So for you, the month of the year to focus on group number 1, what month is going to be super special? Oh, okay. So your month is going to be March. Oh my God. So in March, group number 1, you know what? This is so interesting because in March, you see the flowers here, right? They're kind of like dipping, like they're just sprouting. Like, March, some places are still like snowy, winter cold. But there's so much potential in these flowers, right? Like there's so much like potential for them to blossom and bloom. So March is a focus for you guys. So look out for that. Whatever's going to happen in March, it could be when the promotion comes, it could be when the new opportunity arises for you. So March is going to be a very special month for group number 1. And in terms of the themes, we have these ones called Astral House. It's just theme to focus on this year. Like, what's your theme this year to focus on? And there's only like, I think 7 or 5 of these cards, so it's very special because there's not a lot to choose from. Okay, group number 1. Which one? Oh, this one. Money. Can you hear ASMR? Sorry, I can't snap because my finger has a cut. So, money, which really coincides with the Ace of Pentacles we had in the beginning right here. So, money, money, honey. Job is gonna thrive this year. So I feel like this year you're gonna be making money. You're gonna be like, yes, career, yes, get that promotion, get that new job. But once again, despite this, be careful with wealth, right? Always be careful. Don't be greedy. Relationship also matter as well, okay? But yes, you are gonna be doing well in terms of career. Okay, so I'm gonna pull a tea leaf card. So there's 2 piles. I think for you, we're gonna do this pile. They actually give you when you get the deck. It's actually like come in a little mesh bag, so you can kind of like mix the cards up. But I just kind of do old school, man. Like I'm like that bag cute, but we're gonna just lay this. So let's pull maybe 1 or 2. Oh, okay. You already got one. Don't even need to try. So you got the jug card. Lighthearted, carefree time. Ooh. Okay, this gonna sound like I'm like a pervert, but this kind of looked like to me like a lingerie set. Okay, so you're like, what the fuck? Okay, so carefree time. I see this as taking time for yourself. Sexy time for some of you guys if you like into that sexy time. Otherwise, if you're not, then just kind of like because grind life in terms of career is like difficult. Some people work more than they fucking sleep. So taking time for yourself to maybe enjoy a bath, jug, pour the water in the bathtub kind of vibe. Maybe enjoy time with people in your life once again. Just like making sure that grind life that you might be on this year in terms of job does not overtake you and you don't become that nasty like CEO person. I'm not saying if you're a CEO you're nasty, but like those people that are like my personality is my job. Like that's gotta stop. Okay, you can still do your job without becoming like I work on my day off every day. Like that thing. So yeah, take time for yourself. And wonderful. Okay. So to end off your reading, group number 1, what I'm gonna do is we're gonna do the whole pick a pile within a pile moment. So I have these angel answers card again. So if you have a yes or no question about this year, whatever it is, you can think of it or say it out loud, whatever. Think of it now. If you don't want to do this part, you can skip it. But I'm going to do 3 piles, and each pile is going to have like a different answer. So just pick a pile, and then we will do it. So I'm going to just lay them out. So there's pile number 1, 2, and 3. So whichever pile is standing out for you, this will be your answer to your yes or no question for this year. Okay, so yeah, 1, 2, and 3. So we're gonna start with pile number 1. If you pick this, sorry, I think I just hit my table. Your answer this year for this question is communicate clearly. Oh my god. Okay, so whoever picked this pile, clearly there's a communication issue in your life. There's nothing wrong with that. We all can have things to work on. But you are not communicating because you got 2 communication cards, okay? So communicate clearly. You need to really just okay, it can mean so many things. So communication, of course, could mean like literally talk to me, but it could mean like just letting people know how you feel. It could just mean like just not holding things in, okay? Maybe it could just mean like if before you get mad, can you tell me so I don't like have to guess in 3 months what happened? Like that kind of energy. So please, if you pick this paw, this is a focus for you. I'm gonna say. Okay, and number 2, if you pick number 2, not the right time. Okay, so whatever question you're asking, don't ask this question ever again. I'm just kidding. But yeah, this doesn't seem like the time for whatever you're asking. Not saying it's not gonna happen, but like it seems like whatever you ask, you need to focus on something else that's a little bit more of a priority at the moment. But this will, there's definitely potential. It's just that right now, this doesn't seem to be the main thing that you should be focusing on or whatever you ask about. Okay. And then pile number 3, if you pick this one, get more information. Okay. So whatever you asked about, before making decision and stuff like that, or just jumping in like that full energy, do some research, ask around, get the information you need so you don't kind of get blindsided with whatever you're gonna do. I'm not saying don't do it, but like be a little bit more precautionary and a little bit more diligent and smart with the information research process, because you never know. Sometimes you do something, you're like, by the way, there was like little strings attached, and you don't want no strings attached. Okay, so yes. Okay, but thank you guys so much. Pile number 1. What a lovely reading to start off the year. Amazing. Yes, I really enjoyed your reading. So I hope you guys like the video. If you like it, please subscribe if you want to see more videos. And all the decks I used are going to be linked below. If you want to support the channel, you can buy through there. Otherwise, I shall see you again in the new year with more videos. And I hope you guys take care and have a happy new year and stay safe. Bye. Welcome in group number 2. So we just finished group number 1 and we just took a quick break. Sorry if my voice sounds kind of scratchy. I said I was a little sick. I'm not sick anymore. It's just like the residual sickness. So I kind of have a scratchy voice, which honestly, when I was sick though, I had like the rocker voice, guys. I should have filmed, man. But I was coughing every like 5 seconds, so maybe never mind. But I enjoyed it for a bit. I was like, okay, new personality is my voice. Okay. Anyways, you're reading for this year, the coming year. Any messages for group number 2 to focus on? Oh, already, yes. Okay. Page of Swords in reverse into this. Okay, mystery card. We'll flip that one as we go. Yeah, but so far, thank you guys for being here. All the decks I use are going to be linked below if you want to support the channel. And yeah, that's about it. If you like the video, feel free to subscribe. I'm just shamelessly plugging my stuff while we're doing your pile, huh? But yeah, I'm excited. This is I love it. Okay, anyway, sorry. I'm kind of getting a little loopy. Okay. Oh, okay, another page. Okay, page of coins this time. Okay, so a lot of page energy. That's really interesting. So initially the vibe I'm getting for you this year is you're going to be a lot of like new opportunity. You also have the 7 of Swords. Ooh, a little bit of suspiciousness. Suspense. Okay, that's not what it is. Suspicious, sorry. Let's get you maybe one more. Uno momento. Uno, how do you say one more in Spanish? Uno. Okay, I was going to say uno more, and that's definitely not it. Okay, so 7 of Cups. Okay, so you have 7 energy because you have 2 7s. Oh my god, my numerology is so bad. I don't remember what 7s mean. I'm so sorry. I don't remember. My throat just like got really dry. Okay, sorry. I don't remember what 7s mean. I'm so sorry. Okay, I don't know what 7s mean. Oh my god. Okay. You know what? We're gonna just bear with me. I'm gonna actually in numerology. Okay, Google is my friend. Oh, okay, according to Google, mysterious and spiritual, ruled by the planet Ketu, and is associated with creativity and intuition. It is also an unfortunate number, indicating moodiness and anxiety issues. Number 7, people can be great healers, teachers, spiritual gurus, and they wear brown and green. Okay, that's a little specific. Okay, wait. Another place said mystery. So mystery was twice. Mystery, knowledge, and intuition. Knowledge I see in the page energy. You're always seeking the truth at the heart of things. You are wise and intelligent, though this can sometimes leave you feeling indecisive, often overthinking. Oh my god, kind of similar. Okay, so let's do the mystery card. The Hermit in reverse. Okay, so what I'm getting for you, group number 2, is a lot of like. Sorry, I'm just gonna look at your cards. I feel like there's a lot of like immaturity in your reading in terms of, not saying you're immature, but like you're kind of like in a new realm. Like I feel like you're like kind of like fresh, if that makes any sense, like a freshman vibe. Because of the 2 pages, you also have the Hermit in reverse. So I'm just gonna start talking about the Hermit. So with the Hermit in reverse, the vibe I'm getting is that this year you need to like kind of break out of your shell in terms of, you maybe this past like 2023 for you was a little bit more like reserved, like you were kind of on your own hermit energy, like you like to be introverted, alone. But I feel like because it's reverse, it's telling you to like kind of like get out of that energy. Like we're done hibernating, we're done being a hermit, like literally. And it's time to kind of get out there and like discover. So this could talk more about like learning new things, traveling, expanding your mind. I'm just getting an energy of like not being scared of being a newbie. So don't be scared of being like, I don't know this. I'm so inexperienced. Like, that's fine. I feel like your year is to learn, your year is to discover and to grow, and to have an open mind is like a really big thing, and not to be in your shell so much. I feel like you were too much in your comfort zone this past year, and the new year is like get out of your comfort zone. Like, that's just immediately what I'm getting. Also with your page cards, one was reversed and one was upright, but they both give the same energy as to open your mind to learning and discovering and just opening. Like, don't be scared of change as well. Okay. So with the reverse page of swords, I feel like don't be closed-minded to learning. So a lot of people, in terms of learning things, like it's always like, oh, I already know. I already know. It's like, no, it's okay to like have knowledge in the subject. But a lot of things I think is important to learn is, no matter how you are in life, like you can always learn something new, and you can always learn from somebody else. That is like, quote unquote, examples, like someone, pretend you're at work, someone new comes to the company, you're like, well, I've been here so long, so I'll teach you, and like you can't teach me anything because I'm been here so long, right? Like that's the wrong mindset to have. The right mindset to have is, I'll teach you, but you can teach me. Like if you find a better workflow, um if you discover something, like just like, we all teach each other. Like there's no ego issue with learning. There's no like, I know this is the only way to do something, and because I'm comfortable with this way, this is the only way. Like this year is for you to break out of that mindset and to be like, no, there's other ways to do things, and it's okay to like try new things. It's okay to learn from other people, and like just open your mind up, okay? Just open your mind up, okay? Okay, sorry. But yeah, this is an exciting year. I feel like there's so much like you just have so much the world at your fingertips this year. Also with page of coins, this could talk about maybe like a new career in terms of like learning something new. If you're not in work, I forgot to say this to Paul when I probably should have said it, but if you're not in work and you're more in school, this could talk about learning something new in a different subject, advancing yourself in a different subject. Once again, new mindset, just like a fresh baby perspective mindset. Be malleable, be open-minded, and don't be scared to take a plunge, you have some interesting cards because you have 2 7s. Both were reversed. So first one is the 7 of Swords and the 7 of Cups. So once again, there is a lot of mysteriousness according to Google. 7 is like you don't really know. It's kind of ominous almost, because even for me, like I was like, I'm okay with numerology. Like I know a bit of it, but I'm not. For some reason, I didn't know 7, which was interesting because that was the one that's like mysterious, right? So I feel like I think you're gonna get some surprises this year. Not saying they're gonna be bad surprises or anything, but it's just gonna be like, oh, good and bad. I'm getting a feeling. In terms of the 7 of Swords, this could talk about deception because you got it in reverse. I feel like it's deception within yourself. So if you've been doing something maybe morally wrong in terms of like you don't feel like it's right, or you feel like you've been kind of hiding away from people because you did get the hermit card, but I feel like you kind of just been like not completely transparent about certain things. I think for you now it's time to kind of break out of that and to break those bad habits if you have any bad habits, or if you've been like shady behind people's backs, or you've been doing things that aren't like the best. Like it's time to break out of that cycle. Because this is break, by the way, breaking my camera for this. Yeah, the Seven of Swords is like, it's not like a trustworthy energy. It's very like, it's like deception, like thievery and stuff like that. It's time to break that and to do better for yourself, essentially. If you've been hiding things from people, lying to people, like stuff like that, it's time to like come clean and have the new mindset, have a fresh start, essentially. With the Seven of Cups, though, another theme is this year you're gonna have a lot of options. You have lots of things in front of you, maybe lots of paths you can take. Like, which path do you want to go down? Do you want to move across the country? Do you want to go to the new school? Do you want to go a different job? Do you want to travel? You know what I mean? There's so much. I feel like with your pile, there's so much nuance, and you are the one that can make it. And I feel like it's up to you what you feel like is best. But I would say, in terms of decision making, don't choose the safest option. I'm not saying to go gamble your life savings or anything like that, but like, I feel like you should kind of choose maybe something that you've always kind of were curious about, and like you feel like you are passionate about, but you've always been a little bit like apprehensive about doing it because you're scared of failure, you're scared of change. I feel like that would be a good decision. And this could even apply to anything in your life. It could even apply to love life if that's what you want to talk about. Like maybe you always feel like when you're dating people, you always want like a safe bet. Like I want to know everything's perfect in their life. But no one's life is perfect, right? So maybe like it's okay to date somebody with like a little bit of baggage. You know, no one's perfect. Like don't just cut people out just because they're not like checklist material, like everything, right? So Seven of Cups is a lot of decision making. It could be overwhelming for you because you did get it in the reverse, but I feel like you're gonna gain a little bit of clarity once you kind of like break out of your shell once again. Like your whole theme is just break out of your comfort zone because you've been comfortable for too long, or stuck. You could also have been stuck. So yes, pile number 2, we're gonna pull you a Green Witch Oracle to get an additional message. But yeah, very interesting reading so far. I just feel like your pile is such a fresh energy. Like the world is your oyster. Like if you want 2024 to be a certain way, you can do it. You're the one who can manifest it. Okay. Okay, so some cards are wanting to come out, but they are resisting. Okay, you got a card. Regeneration. Ooh, number 17. Another 7. You're going to get so many surprises this year. Regeneration Tarragon. And I'm not even sure I even try to say this. Artemisia draconcula. Okay. But yes, tarragon is your herb. If you smoke, you smoke. Do you smoke tarragon? I don't do that. So regeneration. So yeah, you basically have like a clean slate. I think this year like is a new you. Like literally like new year, new you. Like this is the vibe. Regeneration. So you can regenerate. Like if you didn't like who you were this year, I mean this, this year that's ending, the new year is gonna be like regenerating yourself. Like whatever you want, you can change. The world is on you, okay? So don't be holding back. This is nice. It's a lot of like the what I'm like picturing when I do your reading is like snow, like a fresh like snow, like a fresh snow. You know what I mean? Like it's just like I'm seeing a lot of blues, and I'm seeing a lot of just like fresh energy. Oh wait, you have a card already. Actually, let's pull that one. Acceptance. What do we accept? Oh yeah. Okay, you know what? I'll take 2 because I feel like a lot of cards are jumping out for you. So your first card is acceptance. I am learning. I am learning. Learning. I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change. So yes, I feel like in terms of like starting fresh, it doesn't mean that your past is not relevant anymore. Like your past shapes who you are today, right? But I want to say like the acceptance is talking more about you're accepting that you've maybe done things in the past that you were not proud of, especially with the seven, like this card, that's deceptive card. Like maybe you've done things that you're like, oh, I shouldn't have done that. Like I regret it, almost like that, right? Like I wish I didn't do. But the acceptance is knowing that you cannot change that and you've done it. The past is in the past. We're going to learn from it. We're not going to repeat the same mistakes and we're going to grow and become better people. I feel like that's what's the acceptance card talking about because we have a fresh slate. We're going to start again and we're not going to go back to what we were doing. We're not going to do that again. We're not going to do those patterns again that we're not benefiting others and ourselves. You also have the loneliness. You have loneliness. Sorry, I don't know why I yelled. Sorry. Sorry, I just yelled. Okay. Loneliness, same. Okay, I know that I am never alone. So know that like even though you might be feeling like you're kind of on your own on this, like maybe your new journey, you're kind of like, oh, I just feel like I'm on my own, like I don't have anyone supporting me. You're never really alone, even if you feel that way. And who knows, maybe this year you're gonna meet new people in your life, and then they're gonna be like empathetic to what you've been through, and then maybe they've been through the same thing. You never know, and then you guys have a new friendship, relationship, whatever forms through that. Just to know that you're not alone through this and you can push through. It seems like maybe something happened this year and you're kind of like, I just want to start again, right? And you can start again. And this blue color is the color, like the one outside here, the light blue, is like just theme. In terms of what I'm feeling for your pile, like I just see the blue. It's like such a like a fresh start for you. Like I know I said it like a billion times, but like it is really coming through right now. Okay. We're gonna do another oracle for you. So oracle, what's on your journey? But it's kind of interesting. Like I feel like the cards are okay. The cards are kind of like coinciding with each other. Yeah, I'm kind of like digging it. You also have cleansing waters. Oh my gosh, so much blue water energy, huh? Purification activates vibrant life force. So yeah, it's time to cleanse yourself. It could mean literally taking a bath. Get yourself fucking together. Come on, take a bath. If you haven't taken a shower in a while, cleanse yourself, okay? I know sometimes for everybody, if you've been through a rough time, it's hard to like keep up with like even basic hygiene. But you know, the new year, you're gonna have to start maybe at least trying to cleanse yourself. This could also mean figuratively cleansing yourself of your sins, things you've done in the past that you're not necessarily proud of, cleansing that, purifying yourself. Because when you come out of that blue water, you're going to be reborn. Beautiful. I love this. Love this for you. I love it. Okay, your pile's like giving me life. Like I feel refreshed. Okay, so for pile number 1, we did months of the year. We're going to also do months of the year for your pile. So month of the year is going to be like what month you're going to be focusing your energy on this year, or like what's going to be like a special month for you. Maybe good things are happening, maybe a big change is happening that month. So what month is the month for you? So your month is going to be April. Oh my god, and I love April. Look, the cherry blossoms. The cherry blossoms are blooming. It's a fresh start. It's springtime. A new you, fresh start. Winter's gone. Winter's done. Well, not right now, but like when April comes, it will be done. I guess depending on where you live in the world. If you live in Australia, it might be different. Anyways, if you live, springtime is coming. So a fresh, invigorated you is going to be a really good focus. Love that. And then in terms of your astral house, in terms of the theme, you're going to be focusing also on career, or career is very good for you this year as well. So yes, your job. It's funny because I feel like pile number 1 had a similar theme, but yours is more like career in terms of, I feel like yours is more about like the passion in your career. Like you're finally going to be doing something that you feel a little bit more fulfilled in. Like even if money is not the main focus, of course career does come with money, but some people, like the thing I'm getting for you is more like you're focused on money, of course, jobs, but you're focused more on the enjoyment of your job versus how much you're making at your job. Like, of course, making more money is great, but you're focusing on the day-to-day mundane activity and making it less mundane. So kind of like when you wake up in the morning, you're not like, I hate this. I don't want to go to my job. Like, that's not what I'm getting. I'm getting more like, you know what? I wake up and, I'm okay with this. I'm okay with the job. I'm okay with where I'm going. I'm okay with what I'm doing. And I'm okay with it. So that's what I'm getting with career. It's more like enjoying your career more than you did before. So yes, and this could of course mean a new career opportunity for you. And then I'm gonna pull a tea leaf card for you guys. Oh, your cards are coming out. That's all I'm gonna say. Yours is just flipping out. Sunrise. Oh, that's beautiful. Look how beautiful that card is. New creative ideas, new ventures, a fresh start. Oh my God. Can we just say a fresh start like for the 40th time? This year for you, pile number 2, if 2023 or this past year, wherever you're watching this, was a little bit rough, a little bit rocky, a little bit like, oh my God, can this year freaking end? It's ending because you got a fresh start. So there's so much potential for you. Once again, new ideas, new ventures, so much opportunity for you. And you just gotta like take them, okay? You gotta be open minded. You gotta be ready. You gotta be like, I'm not sure where this is gonna go, but I'm happy. I'm happy and I'm ready for it, okay? Okay. So to end off your reading, pile number 2, your cards are slipping out, by the way. I'm not even pulling them. They're pulling me. Yeah, see, we're going to do the same thing as I did in my last reading. I believe I did this. We're going to do a pick a card within a pick a card. So we're going to choose 3 angel cards. If you have a question for this year that you want answered, feel free to think of your question now. You don't have to do this part. If you don't have a question, we can skip this. But if you do have a question, think of your yes or no question. And it's going to give you a little bit of guidance depending on which pile you choose. So there is pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. These are your answers. You choose one pile and that will be yours. And we'll see if you can think of it. If not, you can pause the video. But we're going to start pile number 1. What is the answer for your question? So if you pick pile number 1, oh my gosh, this also came out for the other group. I'm scared. There was, okay, I don't know if it's just this deck of cards because it's always angel answers. I feel like that like give me duplicates, but it just keeps showing the same card sometimes. I'm like, oh my God. So not the right time. So if you ask this question, it's not the right time right now, but not saying it's not going to happen. It just seems like there's a different focus for you in a different theme or area of your life. So whatever you asked about is not going to be like a significant focus, at least not right now. Maybe later on in the year, maybe after you get other things sorted, then it would fruition. But right now, it doesn't seem the right time for the situation to happen, okay? And then we have pile number 2. If you pick number 2, you have within the next few months. So in terms of timeline, if this is the question you're asking for, things will start to fruition and you're going to start to see progress in the next few months. So maybe in April, April is a few months away. So maybe once this happens, April will be when you start to see like the fruits of your labor come out, right? If you feel like you've been working hard, you're making changes, it's gonna pay off. You just gotta be waiting a little bit, right? But it's gonna happen in a few months. And then pile number 3, if you pick this is your answer. If you believe, you can achieve. I know that sounds so like cheesy, which it is, but pile number 3, if you really want something, if you really want to manifest it, you can. You just got to have the confidence within yourself. You got to make sure that what your first step in manifestation is knowing you can do it and knowing that anything can happen. But you got to believe in yourself first before you even start to take the steps forward. Because if you're not confident in your goals, you're like, oh, that would never be for me. Like that could never work out. Then that's not gonna happen. You already said no, right? So believe in yourself, and then we can start with the other steps. But yeah, definitely potential here for you. Whatever you ask about, you can make it happen if you want to. So yes, that was your reading, pile number 2. Wow, your reading was just like, it was like bam. Sorry, is that loud? I'm so sorry. It was just like go, go, go. It was just like go, go, go. So yes. Thank you so much for watching this video. Pile number 2, you're gonna have a wonderful year. You got this. I'm here for you. I'm rooting for you. And if you enjoyed the video, please remember to subscribe so you want to see more for the next time. Please like the video. Feel free to comment. You can say, hey, what's going on, girl? And be like, hey, what's up? Stuff like that. And if you want to support the channel, if you purchase through my affiliate link, I do get a small profit from that, and I will appreciate that. But otherwise, I shall see. Speaking too fast. I'm like way too fast, but like slow mentally. Okay. If you, yeah, I forgot what I'm doing. Anyways, have a wonderful rest of your year, and I'll see you in 2023. Well, we will live it up together. Okay. Bye. Hey, group number 3, last but not least, of course, like never last. Like, I mean, you are last, but like you're not the least. Like, you're still cool. Anyway, sorry, I'm like slowly losing my voice. Losing voice moment is coming up, but we're gonna push it. We're gonna push through for you guys, you know. Best for last, that's what I'm gonna say. So, what's coming up for you guys? Group number 3 for the new 2024. I keep saying 2023 by accident, but to be honest, I want to make this into a timeless reading. So I probably shouldn't have said any years or dates, because how is that timeless? But like, I guess you could just like adapt it into your own mind, like change the date. But whatever. The new year is what I'm saying. Ooh, your cards are falling out. Okay, Devil card, Judgment card, Ace of Swords. Ooh, interesting. What is going on, guys? You do have a lot of upright energy, which is interesting. But I hope you guys enjoy this video. I've been enjoying a lot. Also, I kind of forgot how long it takes to film pick-a-cards, because I'm like, yeah, I have time. And I'm like, oh my god, I have like 30 minutes left. Ooh, and the world. Should we get one more? Let's do one more. Why am I whispering? We're not ASMR. Remember when I did ASMR once? I think there's like a video on my old my main channel, and it's like me doing ASMR, and it was like the most horrific. Like I am not an ASMR artist. I like disgraced. Okay, okay. That's a lot. Should we just do it? Okay, we'll just. You know what? You best for last because you got all the damn cards. Okay, but whoa, you got a story going on. Okay, let's do it. Whoa. Okay, so let me just look. Okay, so Devil card upright. Sorry, one second. Devil card upright. Judgment upright. Ace of Swords upright. World reversed. Tower reversed. 5 of Wands, and then you're gonna swim away from all these problems. Okay, so what I'm getting for you, pile number 3, is your new year is gonna be. I feel like the energy I'm getting is like almost like a storybook. Also, you got so many cards, so I'm just like, okay, it's like a storybook. I'm almost reading this in a chronological order in terms of like beginning to end. So beginning with the devil, ending with you paddling away. So okay, so with the devil card, I feel like there are like temptations in your life, maybe in the new year or even to this day, where you're gonna be fighting. It's kind of gonna be like you fighting the temptations. If you have any like addictive issues in your life, and addiction doesn't have to always mean like hardcore drugs or anything like that. Addiction can mean to anything, like addiction to work. Some people are workaholics. Addiction to video games. Addiction to social media, like, you know, like unhealthy habits is, I think it's better to just say unhealthy habits. So if you have any unhealthy habits that you want to break in the new year, I feel like you can definitely do that. It might be a focus for this year to break those unhealthy habits, but I feel like you're gonna go through like a journey. Basically, you're gonna go through like a whole thing. You also have the Judgment card in terms of, like, I guess in terms of if you want to break these habits, like what's the reason for it? Like it has to be like like, you know, when people say like, what's your why? Like, what's the meaning for this? Like, why are you even doing any of this? Like, when it comes down to like a hard day to stick to a habit, like a good habit, like how do we do that? Like, we think about our why, right? So like, and I think you're gonna find out. I think you're gonna really figure out like, what am I doing? Like, why am I doing any of this? And like, Is it going to be beneficial for me to do this for the long run? Like you're thinking more, I want to say strategically, like you're not thinking like in the moment. I think you're thinking more like long-term gratification versus like immediate gratification. Like that's what's gonna happen. And then you also have the Ace of Swords. So I feel like you're finally gonna like figure out your why. You're gonna really be like, no, this is it. Like I really want this, okay? And you're gonna like cut through any uncertainty. You're gonna cut through the big knot in the middle here. And you're gonna be like, I'm gonna get that clarity I need. I'm gonna get the answers I need. I'm gonna get that vision I need. And I'm just gonna like cut through the BS. You're gonna be like, no, you're not holding me back, okay? And through that, I'm actually reading it in a story format, which is super interesting. Um, you're gonna have a okay, so you have the world card in reverse. You also have the tower in reverse. So you're gonna have that moment of like, damn, things just blew up. Okay, so maybe things don't happen the way you expect it to. Like you're like, wow, this is much more hard than I expected. I didn't know it was gonna like be like this. But I feel like it's really important for this stuff to happen. In terms of like the world, so the tower with the world is very like, I feel like it is gonna be an impactful year for you in terms of change, in terms of like really like is it called grappling? No, grasping what you want in your hand, right? So there's gonna be, because there's like two major arcana cards. Actually, there's more than that, but like these two I think are kind of standing out. So if you really want that change to happen, you're gonna have to do it yourself. Like no one's the vibe I'm getting is no one's gonna hold your hand through this. Like you have to be strong and you have to be confident and you have to be almost independent through this to get through this. Not saying you can't have help from other people, like supportive people in your life to support you through this, but I feel like you're gonna have a lot of it is like self-induced because the tower reverse is very independent change. Like you are changing for yourself. Like you're not doing for nobody else. Like you're like, I'm really doing it because of my own benefit and this is my life. You know what I mean? So I think you're gonna be very, very strong this year. I think you're gonna be pushing things like boundaries that you never even knew you could push. Like that's just the energy I'm getting. And then you will have 5 of Wands. So 5 of Wands is like, of course, like typical, like there is gonna be conflict, there's gonna be a lot of competition. But with when it comes to competition, what I always think is like you're in kind of competition with yourself, okay? You're always gonna be like, if you're gonna compare yourself to anybody, I would say compare yourself to yourself in terms of like who were you before and how do we get better, but not to the point where you want to be perfect. Like don't become to the point where if you're not 100% all the time, then you failed. It's like don't go to that extreme. Like you can still do your best and you can still have the goals and you can still take the steps without being like amazing every day. Like some days you don't give 100%. Some days you're like, honestly, for me to even like give you 10% is like amazing, right? So it's okay to do that. It's okay to like have days where you're only 10%, but days where you're 100%. You know what I mean? So I feel like with the 5 of Wands, if there is competition, it's more within yourself. But of course, if there is external competition, maybe if it's at work or if it's at school or if it's within your own family or friend group or anything like that, like don't let that like kind of diminish your progress, if that makes any sense. Just because like, oh, they're doing so much better than me, I'm trash. Like no, like you're not. Like you are doing better than who you were before. And if you're not and you kind of slip back, it's okay. We're going to get back and we're going to get better. It's okay. It's okay to slip. It's okay as long as we get back up, right? So I feel like with the competition, a big theme is to not compare yourself to others. Is like if you are like a victim to comparison syndrome, like always comparing yourself and wanting to beat other people, there's no point in doing that. You're never going to be perfect. So like it's okay not to be because no one's fucking perfect, right? So competition with yourself at most in a healthy manner, okay? And then with the 6 of Swords, I feel like you're at some point, this could talk about physically moving away. Some of you guys may be moving in the new year, maybe moving to a new home, new location, moving away from toxicity, or just moving to find yourself. You could also be traveling. I do see this as a traveling card as well in the new year. And just kind of like having a more introspective time. I feel like this year you're going to be very self sufficient. You're going to be more focused on your own needs. You're going to be more independent. Not saying you're not having relationships or anything like that, but I just feel like this year, like, relationship is not your focus. I think you're just so much more focused on bettering yourself. And that's beautiful, you know? So this year, I think you're going to be moving on from things that don't serve you anymore. Once again, the devil card was your first card. You're going to be moving on from maybe toxic habits, toxic patterns, toxic people, maybe even people who enable you to do things that are not good, that hurt you or harm you or just like push you back, make you feel like meh. The Six of Swords is like you're gonna go move on from that and you're transitioning into like a beautiful butterfly. I don't know where that ended into that one, but Six of Swords is transition card, so you are gonna be transitioning and you are gonna be a better version of yourself. I feel like this year is really like soul searching for yourself and just kind of like really like focusing on yourself but not in a selfish way. Like I just feel like you need to for some reason this year. Like this is like the main thing. Along with of course your other things in life. Okay. So, pile number 3. We're going to get you a Green Witch Oracle to get additional advice on what messages are coming through for you. But your pile, the vibe I'm getting is like, I mean, I don't watch anime, but I feel like you're like going through your anime villain arc. Maybe you were the devil and now you're like reformed. I don't know, but you're going through that, like you're going through the protagonist journey. Like you are the main character this year. You are the main character. You are writing your story and I would love to read it, you know. Okay. Pile number 2. Oh, okay, so you also got 2. You're getting a lot of cards. So let's just take them all. Ooh, spicy. Spicy. So you got the number 18. It's also red. Kind of gave me devil card energy. Interesting. Stimulation chili. Ooh. So I think this year things are going to get a little hot for you. Like literally because it's the hot peppers. But I think this is going to be a hot fiery year. I feel like this year you're gonna have a lot of passion in your life, and I'm really excited for like a lot of passion. And not saying your year's gonna just be like smooth sailing. Like, of course, there's gonna be a bit of conflict, a little bit of drama, maybe a little bit of disagreement. Maybe at one point you feel like your world is crashing down on you, and that's fine. But you're gonna make it through, and it's gonna be definitely like a fiery year. I'm getting a lot of fire energy. I'm getting wands, but I feel like your year is anything but dull. Your year is not going to be boring. In terms of another card is you're getting 23 abundance in the form of grapes. So I feel like you're going to be getting maybe a little bit more financial abundance. These kind of remind me of like I don't know why this is reminding me of this, but like like back in the day, I don't even know if this is like historically accurate, but when people would feed those, is it Roman gods or something, like grapes, like the people would just like feed grapes for them and they're lying on the couch. Like I feel like you're the main character. But in terms of abundance, of course this could mean financial abundance, like these could be representing coins. But I'm feeling for your pal, financial abundance, yes, but more like not like more like in terms of abundance and like confidence, abundance in like knowing who you are, and abundance and just like you just feel rich in life even if you're not physically financially like rich, if that makes any sense. Kind of like when people don't have everything but they feel rich, like that's what I'm getting for you. Like you feel rich even if you just have like McDonald's for dinner. Like you just feel like fulfilled. I think that's the word. I want to say it's fulfillment versus, and that's the kind of abundance you're getting versus like actual cash, which is, cash is great, but like, some people have money, they're still hollow inside. And I feel like you're going to feel the opposite. Okay. We're going to get you another card. So this one is the not Soul Story. That was, Soul's Journey. And then the I don't know then. Okay, so once again, if you guys want to support, link below is like the Amazon links. If you want to support, you can get the decks there. Okay, success. So not success. Wait, why did I read success? Okay, maybe it's success. Okay, so success with service. Also, it could mean sex. Okay, anyway, sorry. Stimulation, by the way. Yeah. maybe your sex life this year will be amazing. I mean, jealous, right? I'm just kidding. Service. So I feel good when I can help others. So helping people will help yourself in turn. So like even though it is like you're the main character this year, like you are him, you are her, you are they, you are them, whatever. Sometimes it's good to like remember that helping other people is like even more of a like a beautiful service. So not just focus on yourself. Of course, focus on yourself, but like don't forget like other people. If you help them too, it also elevates yourself. Not saying you should just help people just for good karma. Be like, oh, if I do this, then I'm gonna get the good karma. You shouldn't just do it because you should just do it. Like, don't do it just because you feel like you're gonna get the karma. Because then I don't think that's how it works. But helping others will also elevate yourself. Also, when you help others, you never know like what could happen in the future. You could learn from people. You could build a good relationship. Like you just like being a good person in general is a good thing. So yes. Back to the sacred journey. Is it sacred journey? Girl, everything starts with S. Like I don't even know. But yeah, you have a lot of red. It's so funny because I feel like each group has like their own color theme today. Actually, pile 1 didn't really have like a theme color, but like pile 2 for sure had a color theme, and you have like a red color theme. So I feel like that's interesting today. Very interesting. It's kind of like almost opposite. Okay, pile number 3. What kind of journey are we gonna go on this year? It's gonna be fire breathing dragons. I'm gonna die if the fire breathing dragon card. Okay, it didn't come out. Okay, I was gonna be like, if the fire breathing dragon card came out, I'm gonna roll. Okay, you got 2 cards for some reason. I mean, you're just getting all the cards. So desert passage, not to be mistaken with desert passage. That is not the same. So desert passage, trust there's a divine plan. So I feel like this is more of a message for like when things get a little bit rough. So when you get that world card in reverse and you get that tower energy come through, this is more of a reminder for you that like when things get hard and you feel like you're slipping away and you're kind of like, oh my gosh, like is this worth it? Like should I keep pushing? Yes, you should. And know that like if you're in a bundle, you're gonna get out of that bundle. You know, you're gonna cut through. You're gonna cut through the knot. It's just gonna maybe take a little bit more time, you know? So trust the process is basically what I'm getting. You also have this hidden card, which was literally stuck to the other card. I've never seen this card. Grace and gratitude. Through gratitude, joy expands. So yeah, kind of linking with the service card. Kind of like throughout the year, I think another focus for you would also be to help others, appreciate what you have already. Like it's very cliche, but it's very true. Like um know that like when you give, you receive, if that makes sense. Like just helping and enjoying the journey. Like as much as like you want to get to your destination, you want to be like go go go, you want to be like that. I feel like with you, it's more like enjoying the change. Enjoying that even though right now I'm not like where I want to be, I really enjoy the process of going there versus just thinking of the overall goal. I am enjoying the journey. So, yes, enjoying the journey, literally. Okay, so we're going to do something a little different. We did with the other piles as well. Months of the year. So, what month of the year we're going to focus on? This could mean maybe something interesting is going to happen that month, or in terms of big changes, whatever month. For you, it's November. So you won't see I mean not saying you won't see changes until November, but I feel like especially with your card, like you're kind of going through like a whole storyline, like a timeline. And I feel like November is of course the second last month of the year. So it might not be until the end of the year that you really start to see like wow, like where I was in January and where I am in November is like night and day. And I'm really like proud of myself. Like I'm proud of where I've come. And once again, not saying you're ashamed of who you were before, but saying that like you really have made progress and you have seen the change. I think until November hits, you really won't see significant change. But then once you scroll back, why am I saying scroll as if I'm on my phone? Once you see like November from January, like you're gonna be like, wow, like I feel like I wasn't doing anything different, but I am actually seeing the progress now, the gains, if I want to say, like pretend you go to gym, like same thing. You also have your astral house. So your astral house is like a talking about maybe a focus theme this year as well. So yours, let's take it. It was popping out pretty bigly, by the way. Not a word. Marriage. So maybe for some of you guys, even though I have not gotten like too much love and relationship theme in your reading, marriage maybe for some of you. It's pretty specific to say marriage, but I want to say if it's not actual traditional marriage, I mean it could be. Congrats for those who are getting married. This could also talk about like self-love. I don't know, I'm getting a strong sense of like commitment with yourself. Oh my god, my brain just like exploded. So like commitment within yourself in terms of like pretend your goal, very basic, but like very like a perfect example is like, hey, I'm tired of like not going to the gym or not moving my body and not eating but well, or I'm not being healthy. I want to really focus on my health this year. I really want to take care of myself and I want to move more. I want to eat better and all this stuff. So it's a commitment to yourself to stick to it, right? So that is almost like a marriage if you think about it theoretically. It's like I'm committed to myself. I'm committed to bettering my health. I'm committed to doing this. So I am putting the ring on myself to be like, I will do this. And even though I'll have bad days, I'll have good days, I'm not going to just stray away from it completely. I will still get back on the wagon. And I feel like that's more the theme I'm getting in terms of marriage. It's more like self marriage in terms of the goals. But of course, if you get married this year, congrats. I think a lot of people get married. So yeah. Okay, I think that's almost it. So the last thing we're going to do for you, pile number 3, is we're going to do a yes or no question. So think of a question in your mind. If you don't have a question, you can skip this. But think of a question if you do have one, yes or no. And we're going to put these angel answers cards. There are going to be 3 cards to choose from. And you're going to choose one of the cards. And that will be your answer. So pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. So those will be your angel answers. And when you're ready, feel free to... we're too ready. We're super ready. We're like breaking the setup. We're going to choose the card that is... Sorry, the pile that is for you, okay? So 1, 2, 3. When you're ready, pile number 1. If you chose this one, your answer is... You are ready. Oh my god, you are ready. Like you're literally like at the starting pole. Is it called starting pole? Starting line. I don't know why this kind of almost looks like the like when you already won the race. Anyways, so you're ready and you're ready for your journey. The new year is coming and you're ready for the new year. So whatever question you ask, it feels more like a yes because it's like you're ready for it. So yes, pile number 1. You're ready. Pile number 2, your answer is success. Oh my gosh, was it this pile that I was thinking? It was, because I saw service and I thought success. So yes, success is on your way. So whatever you had in your mind, like this is definitely, yes, this is a very positive card. It's probably one of the most positive cards in this deck. Whatever goal you have, you can reach it. But once again, you have to be committed. You have to be committed. Like if you can't just like, I wish this happens. Like I wish a lot of things could happen, okay? I'm gonna tell you that. But like, did it happen? No, because I didn't put in the work, and that's why I learned my lesson, right? So you gotta put in the work, you gotta believe, you gotta be committed, and then you can definitely find the success. And pile number 3, your card is recovery. So maybe for you, whatever you ask about, pile number 3, more like not saying it's not gonna happen, but right now I feel like you need a little bit of a break. And then you can get started from whatever you're asking about. But maybe just taking a little bit of time to like recuperate, nurture yourself, do a little bit of like a, calm. I'm getting a lot of calmness from this card. Like a lot of like maybe we just take a step back, recover, heal. In terms of an example, like maybe if it's a relationship, should you jump into a new relationship after you just broke up with somebody you've been dating for a long time? Maybe not. Like maybe just take a little bit of time for yourself and just like recover before you jump into the dating scene. It's okay. People will always be there for you. There's a lot of people waiting in this world. But recover first and then maybe go forth after. So yes. Okay. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, we made it. Oh my god, I was gonna be like, oh my god, do I have time? Guys, we made it. I'm so happy. But yes, I'm really happy. Thank you so much for being here today. I really, really enjoyed these readings. Today was like a little bit like, damn, like you guys are having a very interesting year. I'm very excited for all of you guys. And thank you so much for supporting. Once again, if you enjoyed the video, please feel free to subscribe for more content. Please like the video, comment, and I love you guys. I will see you in the new year. Losing my voice, it was worth it. I love this stuff. So I hope you enjoy too. And I will see you in the new year. And we will be stronger together. Okay, sounds good. Okay, bye.